Hello you guys, it's Colatius and Latios, and for this video, I know I haven't responded. I'm gonna try my best to today, because I was thinking about making this video or wait until today, maybe, because right now, so I was like, you know what, I guess I'll maybe record the other videos that I've been meaning to for like the last few days. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and for some dumbass reason, Love Nikki decided to do a little, no, not little, but a big thing that quite honestly, I think it is like as bad as EA level of really, you know, when it comes to, so to speak, loot boxes and gambling boxes, because they thought, okay, so at first, when I read it, I'm like, wait, this seems kind of scummy as fuck, because it is. It kind of is, you know? I was like, who in the world complained about these issues, especially when most of the issues have been, as of late, about bugs or always about spacing out events, you know? Sure, I might have seen complaints about the suit here and there, but I think most of the complaints was because it was a gambling outfit. I might have seen a couple saying the stats are just so much that you have to gamble for, but I don't think it was enough to actually nerf it as they did. So that's the comment I made, and then I kept reading more comments, and some people were saying it could be the free players' fault, and I agreed with that because it kind of made sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that sounds really fucking mean, and I do apologize for that, and I'll get to why, you know. I don't mind if I make a mistake or if I said something, and hey, and if it's something that's not true, I definitely take it back. Wait, did I say that right? Or I meant to say, like, I apologize. So I was like, it kind of made sense, you know, because it's like all of this to happen all of a sudden and stuff. And I know that sounds kind of cruel, because I think what I'm trying to get at with is I don't really see paying players complain about this, because after all, they're the ones that are paying for that suit. So I don't see why, or else they would have not just bought the suit, right? So it's like, maybe the free players really did complain about it. I don't know. Until a bit later, when other posts were commenting saying they were probably lying, and I actually agree with that. So I don't think it's the paying players' fault. I actually think, and this might sound really disgusting when I say it, here she is. I actually think Love Nikki is just creating a fictitious complaints, because like I said, when I first saw that, my original thought was, wait, what? Why do you change something now and now? And it's like people are saying they're probably just wording like that so people can blame each other, which, you know what? Very smart idea and very fucking terrible, you know? If you want to not shift the blame on yourselves, I actually think that's probably what happened. I think they lied about those complaints. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure there's maybe 1% of those complaints. It's like I said, I don't really see those complaints, like, not for this suit. So it's like, that is the reason why I definitely believe that they definitely worded it on purpose like that, to blame others instead of them. Because if you think about it, I think this situation is just fucking scummy to begin with. Like, no. The thing I have a problem with this is, this suit was available, I believe, or not, was for my first anniversary, which was like June the 2nd, maybe. And I think this suit was available until July the 3rd, right? And then today's the 12th. Okay, not today's the 13th for me right now. Obviously, people who are in the West Coast, is still not the 13th. So it took them almost 30 days plus almost 10 days. So almost 40 days to change this. It's like, that's kind of fucking suspicious. It's like, they didn't even wait longer than that to change it. In fact, I think they should have done this change if the complaint. God damn, I feel so fucking stupid. I can't believe I blame the free players, or I started to agree with those comments. I'm not saying those comments should not be made. Everybody has the right to their own opinion, but god damn, it feels. If you really sit your ass down and think about it and think how fucking stupid this whole situation is, it's like if these complaints were actually legit, wouldn't in turn would have made a lot if they changed it during the beginning, because I'm pretty sure people wouldn't really all of a sudden almost 40 days later decide to bombard your post saying, oh my god, we decided this is not fair. I think it would have happened in the beginning, which I believe that's when most of the complaints happened about it being gambling suit. And if Love Nikki really read the comments, I think they would have realized people had more issue with it being a gambling suit than the stats to begin with. So it's like, yeah, it definitely falls under. I really do believe they are obviously lying right now. Yeah, so I definitely apologize for. I wasn't saying anything nasty. I was just saying like it wouldn't surprise me that they said it. It makes sense, right? Who else would, I don't know. But thinking about it, yeah, Left Nikki, I think you literally, as some people said, pitted each other to blame us or each other. Like I said, that's a very smart way to take the blame off yourselves. It makes you, or in this case, me and others, feel fucking terrible, you know? So it's like in this whole situation, it's like it's really bad. It's just I didn't think it was gonna happen, but apparently, and I don't know if they realize it, they probably don't. I know it sounds fucking stupid, maybe. They have gotten with this move that they did, they pretty much have gotten in the territory of EA Star Wars. And that takes a lot. I know this game has been turning shit as of late, but to actually further go down that rabbit hole that bad, you fucked up big time. In fact, I think this is probably worse than the ranking events, because this is literally legit. Okay, some comments, yes, maybe those 1% comments were saying, but this is a big deal. I didn't spend that much money, and it's like, y'all not realize you're being scammed, people? Those small amount of comments. Like, do you like to be scammed? I sure as fuck don't think you do. I'm pretty sure once you pay for something, you pay for what you get. You don't just decide to nerf this outfit to oblivion. They didn't even like change the stats to make it at least still reasonable. They like made this outfit completely worthless. Like according to what I read, I think it was useful for 100 stages. Now it's like 0. It's not even 50 or anything. They didn't even just heavily nerf it or just nerf it. They just completely made the suit worthless, you know. And it's like, I don't think there's any triple S's anymore. I think there's like 3 A's. I don't know, 3 A's. They changed one attribute, which actually was, I didn't even notice until somebody posted, which is really fucking stupid, because we don't really have, do we have any cool attributes that have high stats? Probably not, or else they would not have changed it from cool to warm. You see, it's like, come on, bro. This is definitely scummy tactics. I'm sorry, Love Nikki. If you really wanted to make this outfit completely worthless, either you could have just gotten rid of the outfit, or half make it worthless. Still not the best situation, but a bit better than making it completely worthless. Or what you should have done from the fucking beginning that you clearly did not do right is compensate. But 100 gems only? Nah, 100 gems is like $2, I believe. They literally should have compensated the players that spent for this outfit. I don't know what's a good amount. Maybe $30 worth of gems, because $30 is, I believe, like 1,000. Because this obviously was a gambling suit, which means it varied. And I think the best way to handle it is Oh, even $20 worth of gems at least, at least, because it's like people just literally lost all their money on something that they paid for, and almost 40 days later they decided to kind of take it back. I'm like, come on, bro, that's not right. That's not cool, man. That ain't cool. So the reason why I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I should have waited making this video because I'm curious to see what's gonna happen in the morning. Because this is kind of like a rightful situation where you're going to Apple or Google and complaining to them, because that kind of makes sense. So maybe with those complaints that are going through Google and whoever it needs to go to, iTunes, that they actually straighten Nikki's butt and tell him, you either fix this or you're in big fucking trouble. I hope that works. That's the reason why I was hesitant to making this video, because I'm curious to see what's gonna happen in the morning if they actually acknowledge their fuck up, because they literally, I guess the best way to say this is they literally took a thing that wasn't broken and made it broken. It's like bait and switch is what people are calling it. So that's how I feel. I know it's really fucking sucky. I think this is a video to me. Again, I should have maybe waited, because although I'm probably wishing for too much, yeah, I know, sad to say it like that. Hopefully Love Nikki actually realizes what the fuck they did. I don't think they might have realized people would actually go to Google or Apple to complain, because like I said, this situation is kind of EA Star Wars scandal kind of thing. And you're literally gambling for a suit that they kind of took back in a way. They didn't just take half of it back. They literally took almost all of it back. No, all of it back, because it's like, now it's worthless, it's like, no, makes you think, right? What else are they gonna do? Do you trust them from this point on? I don't know. It's like with this new recharge suit, I wasn't interested to begin with. $5. However, if I was gonna buy it, I probably would have held off on it, just because it kind of soured the mood for any event at the moment until I hope things get fixed. And like I said, what else are they gonna do? They're gonna just change shit like that? Because like I said, I really have to agree with the players that I think they're just using us as scapegoat, blaming each other. I think they're just lying at this point. What about the other? I think I don't know how much we have, like, triple S's, I believe, from Easter and the Four Seasons Pavilion. Are they gonna change those? Are they gonna change rare stats from hell events? Because yes, there are hell events that have pavilion drops that have really high stats. Are they gonna start changing those too? Because I think this outfit is actually a debut outfit. This isn't an old one. So it's like, what the fuck is point of bringing a debut outfit if you're going to change it, or you're not going to bring it in our servers ever again? It's fucking stupid. It's like, don't even spend on those. I don't know. I hope things get fixed in the morning, or at least in a few days. I hope, because Love Nikki, you kind of shot yourself in the fucking foot bigger time, which fucking sucks, because this game is great, but you're taking a situation that wasn't broken and you're fixing something that's not broken. So yes, I definitely apologize for even dare thinking others were at fault. Yes, I know it sucks. It just sucks. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you with more videos. Bye bye.